Dollar CAD has given you this
Hi everybody, let's do a sound check first of all. Can you hear me clearly? Hi Riyadh. Great guys, great. I'll just wait for a few minutes before we start the session. Just 2 to 3 minutes and that's it. Great, thank you. Richard, Diana, Anthony, Mike. Guys, hope all of you had a great trading week. Two minutes and we'll start the session. Perfect. Someone is saying that the screen is not clear. Guys, can you see my screen clearly? If I see some yeses, I'll start the session straight away. Amazing, guys, amazing. Let's get started. So, DXY. For this one, market basically went to the upside. As most of you can see this, we've got a drop, up, corrective structure, up. For most of retail traders, or even I would say for most of people who trade elliott waves or even wave analysis, this is a mess, all right? Even though we said market after this up wave, we are expecting market to give us a corrective structure, or this will be a corrective structure. I'll explain this for you in a moment. And after that, we'll start the next move. Now, what after this one? If you sold from here, you must have made money. If you are not in, you have to wait. Why? And what I can see inside this structure. This is a massive structure for, like I said, most of retail traders and most of traders who trade wave analysis. But for us, it's clear. More than once, I explained for you the double bottom formation, the double top formation, liquidity. So what I can see for DXY, I can see one more drop, which is not a tradable move for now. After this drop, I'm expecting market to push up again. This up wave, guys, is up to you which wave you want to trade, but this is still a downtrend for me, which means any complete corrective structure, it might be a selling opportunity. I cover for you just the short-term moves, the bias here, this short-term, I would say, trades, and even regarding the trades of the week, all the trades of the week are covered during our Sunday live sessions. Those of you who are new to Weighted Wave channel, guys, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon to not miss any update or any notification. Whenever we go live, whenever we post anything, you will get a notification. So do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. And those of you who don't know about our Sunday live sessions, about WTW membership, I'll show you in a moment how we covered the trades of the week during our last Sunday session. To get access to our Sunday live sessions, you have to subscribe to WTW membership. Okay? All the details are on our website. In regards to the structure for DXY, this is what I can see. Which way you want to trade is up to you. After this drop, we might get a change of structure. So do not go blindly and buy this up wave. Okay? And if this up move will be a complete structure, the next move is towards the downside after this up wave. All right? What I can see based on the current structure, small drop, another up move. Make sense? This is for DXY. Before I go to euro dollar to pound dollar, just to explain you guys that not every wave is a tradable wave, I'll show you how we covered last week dollar CAD and the CAD pairs. Mainly we were focusing last Sunday session on the CAD pairs. Let me show it to you quickly before we jump to the euro dollar and the other pairs.
Dollar CAD has given you this, mess to the upside, came back down. Without breaking this bottom here, went back up here. You can certainly trade this to the upside. All the CAD alternatives, either it's a dollar CAD, euro CAD, pound CAD, I would be looking for a push to the upside, and that will be your trade of the week for, all these CAD alternatives. I will post the charts in your dashboards as well shortly after the session, but you can certainly look for your trades to the upside for this week for all the CAD pairs. At least I'm expecting 70 to 90 pips minimum push to the upside. If you want to trade this, wait for this small pullback on the smaller time frame, put your stop loss somewhere below this level here, and then you can trade this to the upside. Okay, I'm expecting market to tap 135 level, most likely in this week.
Guys, this, by the way, dollar CAD, before I go back to euro dollar, and look how market went all the way up. Okay, this is dollar CAD, and we have covered more than one trade of the week. Let me show this for you. This is the dashboard, by the way. If you subscribe to WTW membership, this is the dashboard that you will get access to. And let me show you this one quickly before we go to the other pairs. This was basically the CAD alternative pairs. This is dollar CAD to the upside. This is euro CAD to the upside, and this pound CAD to the upside. You can go to your charts and you check one by one how market moves as expected. Market was moving to the upside, guys, as expected for all these pairs. Another trade was also FTSE. It's in the making at the moment, okay? FTSE is still in the making, and to get the updates, like I said, this will be covered during our Sunday live session. Coming back to Euro-Dollar. For this one, what do we have here? After this drop, market went up, give us a corrective structure, and now up again. This up wave, it can push one more up before the drop, okay? If market will push to the upside and start to give us a corrective structure, this drop, guys, will be invalid, okay? If market will go to the upside and start to give us a corrective structure, after that, we might see a change of structure because this wave can go all the way up to break this top once more. For now, let's go for the short-term move and short-term trade. First thing first, I can see this one going up, and then after that, one more drop is likely. If the XY push to the upside, this one will drop. All right? Now, like I said, we might get a change of structure. What will be the change of structure here? If we get a correction after this up wave. More detail about if this will be one of our trades of the week or not will be covered during our Sunday live session. That will be covered by T tomorrow. Pound dollar, this is a bit different. We've got this up wave, corrective structure, up. After that, market is giving us a corrective structure here. Now, based on DXY, this can push up from here all the way to break this top once more if DXY will push to the downside after the up wave. Let's speak about pound dollar structure only or alone. This one, guys, can push to the upside and then fall after that. First thing first, I can see this one pushing up. But we have one variation inside this one where market can fall from here. I'm not expecting this, but this is a variation. We need to be careful about this wave, okay? If you are in the buy or if you get in any buy setup from here or from here, I want you to manage your trades because here the structure now is in the middle, exactly in the middle. Personally, I like to try to trade pound dollar, but I will leave it for now. The structure is incomplete. I need to see more waves before I go to the next structure. I have covered this for you guys last week in detail. Go back and check the last forecast. You will basically see every single wave, okay? At the same time, this is an uptrend. So if market give us this up wave and a corrective structure here, one more push up will be coming. For now, let's focus step by step, wave by wave for short term. Those of you who don't know, we are updating our members on every single Wednesday as well. So on Sunday session, those of you, by the way, who are asking what is the difference between Saturday and Sunday session, Alan? On Sunday sessions, guys, first thing first, we covered the fundamentals at the start of the session. After fundamentals, we go to the charts in details, the red list that you can see to the right side of the screen. After the red list, we go to the other pairs as well. So all the pairs mainly are covered during our Sunday sessions in details. As example, the indices here, other pairs are these ones, and we give you the trades of the week. At the end of the session, we take your questions and we answer your questions. That is the difference between Saturday and Sunday sessions, okay? And by the way, I just show you the trades of the week for the cat pairs, which means if I am saying to you guys, I'm expecting this to go to the upside, that doesn't mean you go on Monday and buy it blindly. That's not the case. And our members, once they join, they will get access to WW Masterclass, where they will learn all our strategies and our concept. Make sense, guys? Aussie dollar, market went to the downside here. It gave us a clear corrective structure and then a drop. What after this drop? If market give us a corrective structure, which I'm not expecting at the moment, if this will start to push to the upside and give us a corrective structure here, one more push up is coming. Aussie dollar, even for some traders, this is a complete structure, which is a complete structure, but we think this can extend for one more push up. If we get a buy setup, we might go for the buy setup. For now, this needs one more drop, and then we'll look for our buy setups after. If this wave, guys, will be going up correctively to the upside, something similar to this one, or something similar to this one, we will be looking for our sell setups. The updates, you will get it during our Sunday and Wednesday sessions. Dorian, this was perfect. We said last week, market pushed to the upside, correction up, and then the drop. Also, this was covered in details inside this zone during our Wednesday live session or our Sunday live session. We said market will push up to this zone, and then after that, we'll look for reaction. We've got this up wave, and the market started to fall. Why we need market to go to this level? This is related to smart money concept and to wave analysis, because most traders who are trading basically the stop hunt or wait for market to break this stop and sell, they will get out here because this is a corrective structure, want to push up and then the fall. For us, as we trade waivers, we know that after this up wave, market will correct for one to push up before the drop. And all of this is based on we trade waves, wave analysis concept. Make sense? So what after this, Alan? For dollar yen, if market give us a corrective structure, one more fall. This structure here, I have explained for you also last week, but we might get a running flat for one more push up. This down wave, it's not completed yet. All right? I'm still seeing dollar yen pushing down before any next structure. Perfect, Alan. What if this one will go to the upside like that? If that's the case, I'll ignore this up wave and I will wait to see the next move. Make sense? So, in terms of tips, guys, all right? I want all of you guys to not jump in, never ever add to losing position, and do not trade without stop loss. And this, guys, very important thing I need to highlight about trading without stop loss. A lot of traders, they lose their account because they trade without using stop loss. Stop loss, guys, is just your insurance to not lose your account. Because if you trade without stop loss, this means you are saying to the market, you know what, I'm risking all my money. And believe me, one single trade can wipe you out because market can move 1,000 pips in less than 10 minutes. If you don't believe on that, go to Pound Oz, go to Pound Swiss, go to Swiss Yen, go to Dollar Yen, Swiss Pairs, and go to the daily chart. You will see sometimes market moving 1,000 pips in less than 10 minutes. Why to put yourself in this situation? If you do not believe in your system, do not trade it. You have to learn how to trade correctly before you risk your money. All right? And the best investment, guys, you can ever make is to invest in yourself. A lot of you are trading big accounts, and I'm talking about 6-digit accounts. And even we are getting a lot of emails from people who are saying, you know what, I'm regretting that I didn't join you guys before. And this is not our words. This is basically our members' feedbacks. Okay? Just give it a try, join us, learn, and if you like, you can stay. If you don't like what you are getting from WTW membership, because it's the only solution, it's one solution for serious traders. If you don't like it, you can cancel anytime. It's your opportunity to learn how to trade correctly, because this is very important, guys. You have to learn before you risk your money. Learn how to trade correctly. New Zealand dollar, as most of you know, we were expecting this one to fall. And we said New Zealand dollar, we are expecting a drop here. We've got this drop because for us, this is a complete structure. We've got this drop, a pullback, and then this fall. After that, market gave us just a slight corrective structure, a small one, and then a drop. Pullback, drop. So the direction was toward the downside. We've got this drop. Make sense? Alan, what's next here? If we get a corrective structure, one more fall is coming. Because most of you can see here, or let me just highlight this for you. Under these lows, we have liquidity. Make sense? So market went in, we broke this low, with this one, and the market started to give us a reaction. Where this one went up, it went up to these levels. This basically related to smart money concept, order blocks. And those of you guys who don't know about smart money concept, we have covered this in details during our monthly Q&A session. And this monthly Q&A session is recorded, and you can basically check this one here. Let me just show it for you to you. This one we have covered in details, the smart money concept, wave analysis, and structures, the combination of these. All right? Now, Every monthly Q&A session, guys, is a lesson. And as you can see, this is 2 hours, 43 minutes. This is 1 hour 48, and this 2 hour 27. Once we cover, guys, the monthly Q&A session, once we go and start to explain to our traders, we make sure that everyone is basically getting the concept, because if someone is not getting what we are explaining, we can repeat more than once. And this recording, as you can see here, this is the recording archive. And those of you who don't know, the next monthly Q&A session, it will be full analysis for more than one chart, top-down analysis with labeling, with strategies, with everything. It will be purely about charts and about structures. All right? So the next monthly Q&A session, it will be purely about the charts and about technical analysis, wave analysis. Pound yen, after this up wave, market started to fall here. We are getting a pullback. What's next? If this will be a corrective structure, and here we might get more than one variation, if this will be a corrective structure, regardless if it's regular flat, contracting flat, any other corrective structure, once this will be finished, the next wave is toward the downside. Personally, I'm biased for one more fall, and this can be from here. Why from here? I can see liquidity under these lows. So, market can fall from here or after we get a corrective structure. And those of you who don't know, we have the BOJ meeting. We will cover this one, by the way, in details during our Sunday live session. What are we expecting and where yen pairs might be moving next? Because this meeting, guys, will create the volatility for the yen pairs, and will explain you in details if this will be a trade of the week or not, or where's the direction, the bigger direction for all the yen pairs. All right? This will be covered during our Sunday live session tomorrow. To get access to our Sunday live sessions, you have to subscribe to WTW membership. It's your opportunity to learn how to trade correctly. Jackson, all the details are on our website. Okay, this is the website here, by the way. All the details are on our website. USOIL, for this one, most of you remember, we said after this up wave, market has to correct. So we've got up, correction up. From here, we're biased to the downside. Guys, whenever we are wrong, we claim it. It's not about being right or being wrong. It's about making money and making consistent money. All right? Trading is not about being right. Why I'm saying that? If from here you are, or let's say you followed us blindly and you jumped in the sell, you might lose a lot of money. That's why I always say never ever jump in. You have to know what you are doing before you're risking your money. Here, if you remember, we're having like a sudden cut in the supply and market gap to the upside. After this up wave, we've got a corrective structure. This was a confirmation for one more push up. After this up wave, market started to fall. Also, this was covered in details, like I said, during our live sessions. And from here, market gave us a pullback, another fall. Even if you are expecting market to push up from here, you must get out for small loss if you get in the buy. After this drop, market looks like it will correct for another fall. One more drop for US oil is very likely. Okay? Those of you are saying that they cannot see the HD version, you can just fix your settings, guys, and you put it to HD, you will see the HD version. Even after this live, YouTube will process the HD version and you can watch it again as much as you can. This will be in our basically YouTube channel. You can check it there. All right. Gold for this one, market start to fall, give us small corrective structure, drop. Corrective structure, another fall. Want to push up, take everybody out here, and then they fall. You know what? Let me go to the 1 hour. For this one, this is the 1 hour chart. We've got a corrective structure after this drop, a fall. Another corrective structure, and then one more drop. What has happened here? After this drop, for us, for we trade waivers, this is a downtrend, which means we'll wait for market to give us a corrective structure, our setups to go for the sell. We've got the drop, we've got this sell. After that, we have said to our members, guys, wait for market to fall under this low. We'll look for our buy setups. And this was the move to the upside. We were able to predict this drop, and this one as well to the upside. All right? You can make money from this drop and you can make money from this up wave. Your job, guys, is to trade the next impulse. That's the main thing. Once you master how to trade the next impulse, you'll be able to make money. And you cannot do that before mastering wave analysis. And not any wave analysis is not about Elliott waves. Elliott waves is just the base of it, okay? Because we have discovered more things other than Elliott waves, and all this is covered during our Masterclass course. You will get access to our Masterclass course as soon as you subscribe to WTW membership. And those of you who don't know, we're having a promotion. If you join WTW membership, you will get access to our daily live sessions straight away. You have to take advantage of this because these daily live sessions, guys, are very important, okay? We are going through the charts and details, and if you have any question, we are also answering it. So, what has happened here, Alan? After this drop, market makers, they trapped retail traders to go for this sell. Why? Fear of missing out. Just think about it. If all retail traders, or let's say one group, just to not say this is as general thing. Let's say one group of retail traders are watching gold, and most of retail traders, they basically trade lower time frames. For us, we do not do that. Wave analysis is top-down analysis. Now, let's go to this part. What do you think most of retail traders will do here? Or again, I'm repeating, one group of retail traders. Here, they will have the fear of missing out. What they will do, they will jump in. Why? They don't want to miss this fall. Most of them. Most of those who are basically beginners or those who don't know how to trade correctly. For us, we knew that here we have liquidity under these two lows. And after this drop, we were looking for our buy setups, which what we got here, and market started to push up. Corrective structure, up. Why do you think market broke this top? They want to make sure all traders are out because those who were selling for this downtrend, they have moved their stop loss here. Make sense, guys? Are you following me? For this one, we knew step by step, wave by wave, where the market is going, where to enter, where to get out, and how to maximize profits. Okay? In terms of guys, trend analysis. Most of you know that an uptrend is like this. All right? What this means? An uptrend is simply a series of higher highs and higher lows, right? This a high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and higher high. But the reality is, you will never see an uptrend like this. Uptrend will look like this one. All right? Your ability to read these waves correctly is what will make you a profitable trader. And it will teach you every single move here, how to read it, how to enter, and how to maximize profits. Because if, let's say, trend followers traders, they will get in this trade, let's say from here. Let's say they use the fibs, or like they will fib this one, let's say, and go for the 618 as example, or 50% for the fib. If they will enter here, they'll put stop loss here. This will give them, let's say, 2 to 1. At We Trade Waves, we teach you how to make here 15, 10 to 1 in one single trade. That's the difference. So have high accuracy, you will have an edge in the market, and you will learn how to maximize profits when you are right and how to minimize losses when you are wrong. Okay? Muhammad is asking, Alan, if I join currently with Marshall, will get... Muhammad, access to Slack group will be after 3 months. And the reason for that, we want you guys to make sure that you are getting the concept, learn first, go, get the course, learn, you have the notes under every chapter, and after that, you join the Slack. The Slack is after 3 months. Daily live sessions is straight away, okay? If you have any question, you can always send us an email at info@wetradewaves.com. Dorcad, this was covered, like I said, in details. I showed you at the start of the session how we covered this one, and this was one of our trades of the week, and this 1.35, by the way. Okay, here guys, we've got all our strategies. All right, means like our traders, if they get in using our strategies, they can make here more than 10 to 1, where most of retail traders, they will jump in, probably they put stop loss here, and this will be 2 to 1 for them, or 1.5 to 1 in terms of risk reward. Those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, means like if you're risking, let's say 1K, this will be for most of your traders, the profit will be, let's say 1.5K or 2K. For us, or for we trade waivers, if they risk 1K, then they can make 10K from one single trade. That's what's called 10 to 1 in terms of risk to reward. Okay? So, what after this upwave? I'm expecting market to start a corrective structure here. If you are in this buy, you have to make sure manage your trade or take 70% off and leave the rest at break even. Okay? In this one, those of you are in the buy, you can basically just move your stops into profits and let the market unfold. So this means the worst case scenario, you will be profits. All right, guys? One thing I want to just mention about this structure, about dollar CAD. Usually, guys, let me just make this a bit, go to bigger time frame. Dollar CAD, if this will give us a corrective structure like this one push up, we might get another drop. Okay? I don't want to usually, or I don't want to go to explain too much details about this one, because this is not fair for WTW members, but just to give you a hint, those of you are following us on a weekly basis, if market give us a corrective structure, I don't want you to miss this fall. Okay? First thing first, we're trading this up wave, we'll wait market to correct, or we might trade this down wave if we get our setups. We'll trade this up wave and we'll trade this down wave. Every single move here is a tradable move. Make sense? Silver, for this one, we've got this drop, corrective structure, drop, up, correction. I'm expecting this one to push up. For retail traders, I'm not guys criticizing, I'm just emphasizing on this one because I want all of you who are not aware about the waves, about the structures, to start to see it a bit clearly. For retail traders, this is basically a head and shoulders pattern. For us, we don't trade chart patterns. We trade waves, which means it's not every time you see head and shoulders pattern is a buy, because this might be simply a structure for another fall. So once you start to learn how to trade correctly, once you start to master wave analysis, you will know the difference, which pattern to trade, which chart will have a high probability chance move, and where the market is going next. And wave analysis will give you a nudge. What if you combine wave analysis with smart money concept? This will give you amazing edge. This will give you the perfect edge. Okay? And if you apply this with our strategies, our special strategies, by the way, during our monthly Q&A session, the last one, we were refining our strategy, one of our strategies. Once you get in, once you join WTW membership and you watch the monthly Q&A session recording, you will understand what I'm talking about. If you combine, guys, wave analysis, which is alone an amazing concept, wave analysis, okay? We trade waves, wave analysis concept. It's amazing concept. If you combine this with smart money concept, you will get a crazy edge. And once you have the edge, guys, and you have the system that gives you high accuracy, if you combine the high accuracy with great risk reward, that's all you need to make crazy money. Okay? And like I said, I'm always repeating, sometimes we'll be right and sometimes we'll be wrong. No one can be right 100% in this business. So if I'm saying this is going up, on Monday, market might gap to the downside and we might be totally wrong in the forecast. But that doesn't mean that we are losing our accounts. Make sense? Your goal is to make consistent money on every single month. By the way, for silver, I'm just expecting this one to push up for now. After this up wave, we'll update you. Will this be one of our trades of the week? All of this will be covered in details during our Sunday live session. I'll repeat about our Sunday live session. What is the difference between Saturday and Sunday live sessions? First thing first, we start with fundamental analysis. We go to economic calendar. T will explain you in details every single event what to expect from the market, how market will behave. After that, we cover all these pairs that you can see here in detail. And if there's any potential trade, we'll show to you during Sunday live session. We'll explain that to you. And we'll go to cover the indices, the other pairs, cryptocurrencies, and your questions. Make sense? Bitcoin, after this, we've got a correction, one push up, 31K, and we've got the reaction. As most of you can see, this is 31K. Market just touched this one, and we've got the reaction. Drop, pull back, drop. What's next? Looks like market will give us a corrective structure, and then if we get a correction here, another up wave. The difference, guys, not every corrective structure means a drop. And that's why once you master wave analysis, you will know which one will give you a drop and how the structure can change here. What are the signs for the change of structure? So, Bitcoin, I'm expecting this one to push up first. After this up wave, we'll update you. S&P 500, last week, those of you who remember, WTW members, we're expecting market to push up. After this corrective structure here, I'm expecting market to go up again. This one, I'm expecting S&P 500, guys, to go up and break this top once more. After this up wave, we will update you. Make sense? I did, guys, your questions for just 5 minutes, and after that, we'll end the session. Again, for this one like this, one push up, and then we'll update you. I'll just check the chat, guys, quickly before we end the session. Okay? So Mohammed is asking, Alan, is the join currently with promotion will get access? This, I think this answered Mohammed. Regarding the Slack, guys, once you join WTW membership, after 3 months, you will get access to Slack. And like I said, there is a reason for that. And the reason is we want you to learn. Because if you join the Slack straight away, first thing first, you will be lost once our moderators and seniors are giving the daily live sessions. And after that, you will not learn basically because you will be focusing on getting signals, and we do not give signals basically. We teach you how to trade. And the goal, or Weighted Waves goal, is to help you become an independent, successful trader. Because if, let's say, me or T will stop doing this, and the next, let's say, after 1 month, 3 months, or whatever, let's say Weighted Wave channel will stop providing these sessions, what will you do? You get what I mean? If you know how to trade correctly, this basically a profession, you can get it, and you can give it to your children later on. You can give it to your kids. You can teach it to your kids, you know? So that's the main thing. Learn how to become an independent, successful trader. This is the goal, and thank God we are succeeding in helping a lot of members to become independent, successful traders. A lot of posts, guys, are on our Instagram, are on our YouTube channel. Go and check it, okay? So, S&P, Jimmy, I think S&P 500 is already covered. Hi, Alan, I think you did cover the next move for gold. Danny, let me do that quickly. For this one, I'm expecting market to push up again, okay? So, for gold, after this drop, I'm expecting market to push up again. I'm not selling gold from current levels. I will wait for my buy setups, okay? Thank you, Regina. Yeah, that's already covered. Like I said, for gold, I'm not selling gold. I'll wait for market probably to break the low and then look for my buy setups after. All right? Roger, good day, Alan. You didn't highlight your view on where gold. Yeah, that's covered, guys. Aussie, New Zealand, Mohammed, regarding the other pairs, join WTW membership and T will cover for you in details during our Sunday sessions, and he will give you the updates on Wednesday. Okay? Flavius, France 40 will be covered tomorrow. To get access to our Sunday live sessions, you have to subscribe to WTW membership. Okay? Perfect, guys. With that note, I hope, guys, all of you get a... Yes, that's correct. So, guys, with that note, thank you very much. And I wish you a great, successful trading week. You trade with care, and see all of you next Saturday. WTW membership. For those of you who want to join it, all the details are on our website. Thank you very much, guys. Speak to you later on.